Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. What we have for you today is a 2020 GT350R with 13 miles on it, fully wrapper. You see the stickers on both mirrors. You have some of the transport stickers. You have your window sticker on this side with your dealer markup, some transport stickers on the back window along with the windshield here. Really cool car. Obviously the GT350R is the hottest car on the market this year. We kind of predicted that around Christmas time, said the 350Rs are undervalued. We really expect those cars to take off for a number of reasons. 2020s especially, that is the final year for the GT350R, final production year of a 5-year run from 15 to 20. 6-year run actually. 15, they only made 37 GT350Rs. In 2020, production is speculating at about 702, 703 units, 280 of those being the Heritage Edition. This car, really nice, no stripe. I love the stripe delete cars. I don't know, they just, to me, look a lot better than the ones with stripe. You see so many with stripes, especially black and white, more of the common colors, but when you see it without the stripes, just a real sinister look, especially black. You got the carbon wheels. Car just has a ton of eyeballs. Your red calipers to match the red accents in the seats. Just an overall awesome car to kind of go out with the bang. You have the flat plane crank Voodoo engine, 5.2 liter, producing 525 horse, your 6-speed manual transmission, and it's kind of the last of a dying breed. That's the only car Ford ever put that flat plane crank in. The sound of it, as many of you know who follow the GT350Rs, sounds amazing. If you haven't had a chance to hear them, definitely look it up. We've had some videos on some of our cars with higher miles that we did some revs with. This car with 13 miles, I don't want to do that. It's exactly the way it came out of the factory, just like you see it. We want to keep it that way. So with the 350R, MSRP was $77,000, but with this one, there was a $5,000 markup. So it brought it to $82,000. So much bang for your buck. So many guys are comparing this to the Porsche GT3s, track monster. People love putting them on the track. Obviously a great collector car too. Whatever you decide to do, this one I would assume would be going to a collection with the mileage on it and being a black with no stripe car. Some of the options on the 350R, obviously the R package, that is a $12,995 package. You are going to get the 19-inch black carbon fiber wheels. So if you did not know that, the carbon fiber wheels on all 4 corners. That is a big difference between the GT350s and the GT350Rs. You have your carbon fiber wing in the back. Some of the other options that are going to be included are your technology package at a cost of $2,000. Going to give you the blind side with cross traffic alert, your voice activation touchscreen navigation system, your B&O sound system with 12 speakers. You also are going to get with this car a factory car cover at a cost of $395. Obviously the black, such a sinister look. Everything's blacked out besides the red calipers, your carbon fiber wheels and carbon fiber rear spoiler matched with the black paint color on here. And the exact color on this is called Shadow Black. And there's, if you get right up on it, as we were cleaning it before, there's some slight touches of like blue metallic. It actually looks like a night sky. It's really cool. You won't see it unless you're literally on top of it and looking for it, but when you're cleaning it, you definitely see those specs kind of stand out. So it's sitting on Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, ready for the track for anybody looking for 1-2 track. Obviously I don't think this, like we said, is the 1-2 track, but by all means it's totally up to you. Your interior, you'll see all the plastic here as well, just like you saw with all the stickers and the window stickers on the exterior. You have your stickers on the door sill plates, the factory blue wrap just like it was at the factory and dealer showroom. You have your navigation screen still with the plastic over it, your gauges, the floor mats. In the passenger seat, you'll see right here, the splitter is not assembled, still in the factory plastic with the seat belt over it. The passenger side seat here covered with plastic. Plastic over your sun visors, a sticker up on your rear view mirror, and some plastic even on your passenger side door handle to exit the vehicle. So the Recaro seats with the red trim on those Recaro seats are standard with every 350R to match the red logo in the front grille, the R logo. Another quick way to see if a car is a 350 or 350R, that Cobra logo is going to be colored red. Heritage editions will be blue. Underneath the splitter here, you'll see those yellow transport blocks that came with the car as well. You know, just nice little things to have, especially for a collector car. The more you have, the better off you are, and this car definitely has all of the bells and whistles in terms of documentation and, you know, stickers and plastic and all that stuff. It's just really cool to get cars like that, examples like that, that come fresh the way they are right from the factory. So under the hood, you have your 5.2 liter Voodoo engine with the flat plane crank. The best part of these cars, the sound, absolutely amazing with an 8,200 RPM redline. You look at that tachometer and it just goes, and then finally you'll see the little touch of red. But the flat plane crank was only used for the GT350s and the GT350Rs. A lot of Ford guys were upset that they did not use that in the new Ford GTs. And with the way things are headed, probably never coming back as we're moving more towards electric. So the flat plane crank with the last year of the GT350R model with the manual transmission, you're talking just over 400 total units that were built that weren't a Heritage Edition. Obviously the Heritage Edition's bringing the most money, bringing a premium, very similar to the Ford GT Heritage. I think that will continue, but these colors and color combinations that are limited in their production, I think we'll start catching a little bit of ground here, getting closer to the Heritage. Obviously we'll never do what the Heritage cars will do, but right now I think is a good time to buy cars like this, because that discrepancy between, say, a wrapper Heritage is every bit of 200 grand right now compared to, you know, what this car would currently bring on the market. I think you're going to see that gap close. So that's a wrap on our 2020 GT350R Raptor car, 13 miles, excellent example. We've had a bunch of these by now, love the 350Rs. Not gonna find one better than this. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and be on the lookout for our future cars.